Hi, I'm Sophie, and welcome to my world. You know, I have always been an entrepreneur. When I was 10 years old, I started my own little company that I called Imprints, and they were thumbprint art that were on stationery and little picture frames and that sort of stuff, and I sold them for like $1 a piece. And this is literally the sign that I had set out to sell my wares. And as you can see, it says, "Impress yourself. We'll turn your fingerprints into art. $1 for framed personal prints with your designed traits. Pick from one of our pre-made designs or come up with your very own." Talk about, this is me at 10. What's hysterical, though, is I was looking at some of these going back in time, and my handwriting has not changed one iota. I've always written this way. So anyway, I thought, let's do a blast from the past with, Miss Entrepreneur here. And I'm going to show you how I first started out my first entrepreneurial gig, and that is with thumbprint art. So all you need is your thumb and an ink pad and a pen, and you too can impress yourself. I'm going to show you how right now. For this project, you will need an ink pad, preferably not black, paper, thin point markers, and baby wipes. Now, it takes a little bit of practice, so you're not going to want to do this on the sheet that you're going to actually make your artwork, but it does take a little practice to make sure you get the right amount of ink on your thumb. And what you don't want to do is you don't want to roll your thumb. You just want the pad. You don't want the sides. Like when they do your fingerprints when you're being taken in by the FBI, they roll your whole finger. No, you don't want that. You just want to get a nice, good amount on your thumb and then just give it a bloot like that. Now, that's not bad. It's a little dark, but then you can do a couple and you'll get it to about where you want. So that's about perfect. That's a little too dark. That's a little too light. This one is just right, as they say with, Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Now, I'm also going to do one little guy just to show you that you can also do pinkies. And put pinky over there. There we go. So, and you don't have to use your thumb. You can use any finger that you prefer. Now, this is why I told you to have the baby wipes, because you're going to want to wipe off your hands. Make sure you get rid of all that ink before you do your artwork. Now, the reason I say don't do black is because it's just so dark that you just can't see anything when you draw on it. It's just dark. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to start out with something simple. Now, do understand I am drawing upside down here, but I'm going to give it some ears like this. And I'm going to give it a neck like that. Give it some hair and some hair. One eye, two eyes, two little nostrils, and I have myself a horse. Now, what's fabulous and wonderful about these little guys is that, they're very, 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 very simple. So it's just like, whatever speaks to you about that shape, they can become. That can become an elephant's head, that can become an elephant's body. And you don't have to do it just this way. You can turn yours and you can make it into something sideways like this. And there you got a ladybug. So use your imagination and go to town. And remember, I told you the little one? Check this out. It's a mouse. Let's give it some little pink ears. I think maybe the most fun thing to do, though, is to make people. And so I'm going to make myself. Ready? I'm going to give you some eyes, some hair, that crazy hair of mine that I can't do anything with. I always got a big smile. And can't forget what? The overalls. Gotta have the overalls. And I've been way into Ugg boots lately, so I'm gonna give you my boots. And put a little pocket on there. And can't forget the arms. Ta-da! And then just have some fun coloring it in. And there you have it. That's all there is to impressing yourself. Take that thumbprint and just go crazy with it. Let your imagination leave the station. I mean, it can be so much fun. And listen, if you need a little inspiration, I've written a blog about this and I've scanned some of my early artwork, and you know, it's all there for you to enjoy. So whatever you do, make sure you check us out, Sophie-World.com. You'll be impressed.